Good morning from a very cold but bright Salzburg. My name is Ciaran. I'm in Salzburg for a few nights, but today I'm heading out of Salzburg. I am waiting for my Austrian local to pick me up, and we are headed to a town called Hallstatt. Hallstatt is a place I've been wanting to visit for ages, mainly for photography purposes. It looks absolutely beautiful. So join me in this adventure to Hallstatt. Let's do this, I'm excited for this one. It's going to be another warm one today, so got the beanie on this morning because it's very cold, but it will warm up, definitely. But yeah, let's head over to Hallstatt. Just having a quick stop off. I think we're about 20 minutes away from Hallstatt, but I just wanted to quickly show you guys this incredible lake we've just driven past. Wow, that is incredible. Surrounded by beautiful mountains. Probably gonna pass some lakes on the way back, so gonna stop off at some other places on the way back from Hallstatt, but that is insane. That is absolutely insane. Welcome to Hallstatt, and this is Patricia. Am I pronouncing that right?
Yeah,
yes.
Almost.
She has very kindly driven us here, and Hallstatt is a little village on the western shore of Lake Hallstatt, and it's filled with 16th century alpine houses. And there's one particular view we are on the hunt for, so we're going to go and see if we can find that specific viewpoint. Let's go. Well, it was easy to find this viewpoint because just follow where the crowd goes. But yeah, this is the viewpoint I came here for. This is kind of like a bucket list photo from a photography point of view, and it looks like a little fairy tale. But yeah, it's very early here, so I should imagine during the day it gets a lot more busier, so I'm kind of glad I got up early, even though I'm absolutely knackered. But look at that stunning view. Right, back to Salzburg. No, we're going to spend some time around Hallstatt and explore, because there's lots of like little alleyways and cute little houses that are also just as beautiful, and potentially go up a cable car to the top of a mountain behind me up there. Maybe, we'll see. But here is the iconic viewpoint of Hallstatt. As I said earlier, there's so much more to Hallstatt than just that iconic view. Just have a little walk around, go through all these weird winding alleys, and you'll come to other beautiful viewpoints of the lake. You could just see the church behind me there. We was on the other side where that iconic viewpoint is. But just come up to this little balcony area, I guess, or just this walkway, just by going through some windy little alleys. And we have been provided with an absolute beautiful view of the lake. So yeah, go get lost in Hallstatt. That's what I'm doing. So I've just had some breakfast and now I'm gonna get the cable car, I don't know if you can see it, up to that viewpoint up there. And that cable car looks very, very steep, but yeah, it should offer some incredible views of the Hallstatt lake. So yeah, let's get ourselves up there. So we're at the top now. Just look at that. That is beautiful. It is a little bit pricey, the funicular. It is 22 euros. You can just go one way up and walk down, but the path is closed, so I had to buy up and down. But there's a bit of a skywalk here, which probably do a little bit of it, but there's a viewing platform, which is the first port of call. But this is just incredible, worth the 22 euros. So this path actually leads up to the oldest salt mine in the world, predating 5000 BC, making it over 7,000 years old. And the salt mine was active throughout the Bronze Age, the Roman Age, all the way up to the 19th and 20th century. And I would like to go in there, but it cost 40 euros and I'm trying to keep things on a budget here, so I'm going to be stingy and not pay 40 euros to go into the world's oldest salt mine. But maybe next time. But I'm still going to technically say that I've been to the oldest salt mine in the world. I just haven't been inside the oldest salt mine in the world. So, made it back down from the funicular, from the salt mines, and we are leaving Hallstatt now. I think we're going to go check out a couple of lakes on the way back to Salzburg, but as I got in the funicular to come back down, an air raid siren went off, and it turns out that Austria test their air raid sirens and all other sirens on a weekly basis nationwide. So I was a little bit confused as to what was going on. I thought it was an alarm to say that the funicular's going down. I was like, that sounds like an air raid siren. Well, it turns out it bloody was. So yeah, that was interesting. But yeah, as I said, we're gonna go check out some lakes on the way back to Salzburg now, and see what beauty they hold for us. Was a rather scenic drive to this beautiful lake. This lake is called Lake Gosau. Lake Gosau, and there is an incredible backdrop with some snowy mountains, and apparently there's a glacier up there as well, which is why there's still an awful lot of snow up there. But the level of the lake is actually quite low, but it's a beautiful greenish, bluish colour. And yeah, what a nice little stop off here at Lake Gosau. There we have it. So we've just left the lake, and there's one road in, one road out. And there's a few beautiful churches dotted around in this valley, if you want to call it that. There's like a little one up there as well. So just gonna have a little quick walk around, see if we can get any good angles for some good photos, because there is an absolute beautiful backdrop of the Alps. I made a decision not to bring my drone before this trip, and I think I regret it, because this would have been the place to fly it. So yeah, I'm gonna see if I can get any good photos and then yeah, see what happens. But this backdrop is absolutely stunning. So I'm just outside this beautiful pink little church, and it would have been an ideal spot for the drone because it's got a beautiful backdrop of the Alps. But yeah, mistakes were made, but there's another beautiful church there and another beautiful church there as well. So I'm going to try go down to that church and go behind it, see what I can muster up with the backdrop of the Alps. But yeah, mistakes were made, and there's a guy at a shooting range shooting, but yeah, he let off a massive, not massive, but a higher caliber gun, and the gunshot just echoed through this valley, and it sounded awesome. But yeah, I got the amazing backdrop there. But as I said, I made a decision to leave the drone at home this time, and mistakes were made. So lesson learned, always bring it with you just in case you find yourself in a beautiful location such as this little pink church. But yeah, gonna go down to the other church, see if we can get a good angle of the Alps there, and hopefully we can. But yeah, let's head down. Okay, we have somewhat of a nice angle. There's the church with the Alps as the backdrop. The only thing is, there is a pylon in the way. However, that's nothing. A little bit of Photoshop can sort out, but it's probably going to be the best angle that I can get in terms of a nice photograph. But yeah, as I said, definitely a drone jobby. So yeah, next time I'm here, I'm definitely going to be bringing my drone along. But yeah, what a beautiful little view. I think we have secured the shot that I somewhat wanted. Would have liked a bit of a higher viewpoint, but I'll take what I can take. But on a serious note, how amazing would it be to live in this beautiful little valley surrounded by the mountains? Be nothing but peacefulness. And all the houses are very cute and beautiful. But yeah, I think we're going to head back to Salzburg now. What an amazing day it's been in Hallstatt and in this little valley. I'm not really sure what this valley's called, but it's beautiful. So yeah, next thing is back in Salzburg. I'm going to get up for sunrise, do our little obligatory sunrise photography shoot. I do have quite a few locations in mind of where I want to go. So yeah, I will see you for sunrise in Salzburg. Guten Morgen, Salzburg! It is 6:30 in the morning. I am up and I am out for our traditional little sunrise mission. If you are new around here and you're thinking, why do I get up this early? I make it a tradition to get up and go out for at least one sunrise in every city I go to. Why? Because you get the whole place to yourself. I'm starting this little sunrise mission at the Mirabel Gardens. Yesterday it was absolutely packed, and it just makes it perfect for a little photography. Some photos that I want to take, I don't want people in them at all, and especially if they're very touristic places. During the day it can get very busy, so I get up, go out, go to these places, and there'll be no one there. Like here. And if you haven't already, I would highly recommend you get up and go out for a sunrise in any city you're in. Not necessarily for photography purposes, but I just feel like it gives you a whole different perspective of the place, a whole new atmosphere, and it's absolutely beautiful. So it's a bit windy, but let's go out for our little sunrise mission in Salzburg. Let's do this. Okay, so the main place I wanted to come to for sunrise is a famous street here in Salzburg, Getreidgasse, probably pronouncing that wrong. And the main reason why it's so famous is because this big yellow building is where the main man Mozart lived himself. And he lived here till the age of 17. And this street is absolutely beautiful. So we're gonna go take some photos. But yeah. This is where Mozart lived. Amazing. But yeah, let's go check out this street. So, yesterday and during the day, these streets are packed with tourists. But look how empty it is. If that's not a reason to get up and go out for sunrise, I don't know what is. But the main reason why I think this street is absolutely beautiful is because all these signs for all the shops, they are iron gilded signs, and it's just littered with them down this street, and it is absolutely beautiful. Like, look at that one. That's insane. But this whole street is just littered with them. So yeah, let's get the camera fired up and let's get snapping. Okay, so I think I've got the photos I wanted from this absolute beautiful street. I think I'm going to head towards the cathedral and hang around that area, see what photos I can muster up there. But yeah, this is what I mean. Look how beautiful this gilded iron sign is. It's unreal, and it's literally all the way down this beautiful street. We've got some bells ringing in the background. So I think that is our cue to head to the cathedral and see what it's saying over that way. But at the end of this street, you also have an absolute beautiful church as well. So yeah, let's head to the cathedral, shall we? We just stumbled across this beautiful little narrow street just filled with shops, and I absolutely love little streets like this. I think what I'm gonna do is a bit later on I'm gonna head back to the main shopping street, the street where Mozart lived, and just show you guys how busy it gets during the day and show you a pretty good example of why I do this and why I get up for sunrise. And here we are at this monstrous cathedral in Salzburg, and surprise, surprise, there is no one around. So yeah, if this isn't your sign to get up and go out for a sunrise, I don't know what is. It's a big case of Insta versus reality, but if you want to get them perfect Instagram shots, as everyone says, then you've got to put in the work. You got to get up early, get out for sunrise, and then you can get them. But yeah, if you are watching this and you are interested in any of the photos that I've taken on this trip, my Instagram will be linked down below. Feel free to check it out. And if you do check it out, let me know that you come over from YouTube. I'd be interested to know. But yeah, through these arches is where there's a few markets, a few food stalls, but obviously they're shut at the minute. But yeah, we're just at the base of where the fortress is as well. So we're gonna have a little mooch around, try and take some more photos, and then go for the most important time of the day, and that is coffee time, because I am in dire need of one, but coffee shops don't open till 8 o'clock, so we've got a little bit of time to kill. Anyway, I'm waffling, as I always do. We're standing in front of Salzburg Cathedral. Let's continue this little sunrise mission. Okay, so I did end up getting breakfast, but then I went back to the hostel because I just needed to lay down for a couple of hours, and just randomly stumbled across these tombstones, I think, which is setting us up nicely for where we are headed. We are heading back to St. Peter's Cemetery to check out the catacombs, because never really got the chance to do that Friday. And then once we have checked out the catacombs, I cannot speak. Once we go to check out the catacombs, I'm going to go back to that busy shopping street. We was at sunrise this morning, and I'm going to show you just how busy it is and the main reason as to why I get up and go out for sunrise. So let's head to St. Peter's catacombs. So these catacombs are believed to have originated from the year 700, so they're pretty old, and they are carved, the caves are carved into the fortress hill, and cost about €2 to get in here, but I think it's worth it. There's some incredible views of Salzburg itself, so even if you're not interested in the catacombs, it's worth paying the €2 to get up here and see the city from a different viewpoint. So yeah, what a nice little spot to come to. Even if you don't do photography, I think you should still do it, like get up early, just for the peacefulness of it, before all the chaos starts. I mean, it's not too bad at the minute, but yesterday you could barely move down here, so yeah, like I said, even if you don't do photography, it's still worth getting up early and checking it out. What an incredible view that has been provided for me. But that is also the end of my adventure here in Salzburg, and what an incredible adventure it has been. Thank you once again to Patricia, sorry if I pronounced that wrong, for taking us to Hallstatt as well. That was amazing. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. If you did enjoy this, give us a little like, and if you are new here, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next adventure. Peace out.